Advanced Health Sciences Psychology 2, Virtual Interactive Notebook 2, Emotion and Motivation, Day 5, The 3 Stages of Romantic Love. We're going to title this Day 5, The 3 Stages of Romantic Love. Your essential question is, what are the 3 stages of romantic love? The main idea is 3 stages of romantic love. And the subtopics are infatuation, attraction, and attachment. We're not going to use the section from the book, chapter 10, section 3. I'm just not going to use it. We're going to talk about what causes people to fall into romantic love. And this is a loving relationship with a physical component. So we'll be adult about this. All right. We're going to discuss the 3 stages of this, how long it lasts, and what hormones are involved. So you might get the experience of love at first sight or being thunderstruck, right? Like the AC/DC song, where you see someone and boom, you feel very interested and attracted in that person. And that stage is called infatuation. So for infatuation, I want you to write testosterone and estrogen. So these are your sex hormones. So that's seeing a person and your brain goes, whoa, look at that person. I'm very interested immediately. Infatuation lasts minutes, hours, or days. Now, if your attraction continues, it turns to the next stage, which is attraction. And attraction is dopamine and norepinephrine and serotonin. But I just want you to write down dopamine. That seems to be the primary hormone involved. So dopamine is your feel-good hormone. A lot of illegal drugs seek to mimic dopamine, in fact. When you are newly in love with someone, you thinking about them gives you dopamine hits, and being in their presence gives you lots of dopamine hits, and you just feel lovey-dovey and gushy, and you get butterflies in your stomach, and it's all very exciting, right? So attraction is dopamine, and I want you to write down that it lasts 3 to 6 months. Now, not coincidentally, that's about how long it takes a human to get pregnant, is 3 to 6 months. So it's like this is built into our psyches. Finally, once that's over, you attach or you don't. So if you do attach, that's oxytocin. Let me make sure I know how to spell oxytocin. I'm going to write down oxytocin. Oxytocin. All right. Oxytocin is OXYTOCIN. Oxytocin is also called the cuddle hormone. And it's the hormone that bonds a mother to a child. It also bonds romantic partners together. And oxytocin attachment can last until death. It can last the rest of people's lives. So the 3 stages of love are infatuation, attraction, and attachment. Infatuation is an immediate, boom, thunderstruck feeling. You're very interested in that person, and it can die away quickly. You might notice you see someone in the hall, wow, they're the greatest thing that ever lived. And then 3 days later, you just don't like them. So you didn't make it to attachment. But let's say you do, or attraction. Let's say you do make it to attraction. You see them in the hallway, boom, wow, they're the greatest thing ever. And you say hi and you start dating. And for 3 to 6 months, you feel good all the time because you're just getting dopamine hit after dopamine hit. And then in 6 months, you wake up to the cold light of day and you think, wow, what was I thinking? You've probably all had that experience, right? But let's say you don't. Let's say in 6 months, your feelings of, wow, just being blitzed with dopamine turn into a feeling of family and a solid relationship, a very satisfying relationship where you know you have each other's back no matter what, and you're going to stay together. That's attachment, and that's oxytocin. So those are the 3 stages of love. Stages 1 and 2, infatuation and attraction, those stages can be liars, but oxytocin is the real thing. Now, it's not cut and dry. So your parents, look at your parents. Sometimes they might get all lovey-dovey, and it could be that there's an unusual event that happened, or they dressed up and they look kind of different. So people can cycle back through these things. But most people, everybody I've ever met, in a long-term relationship, it's all attachment. I've never known anyone who was just infatuated till the end of their days. I've heard of people who say that exists. Maybe it does. It could be codependency, but we'll save that for another day. So the 3 stages are infatuation, attraction, and attachment. And for your output today, I want you to draw an illustration representing each of these things. So you're going to have essentially 3 cartoons, stay classy, which show infatuation, attraction, and attachment. All right. Thank you very much. See you next time for day 6.